All right, guys. Good morning, good afternoon. Merry Christmas, everyone. Zach, Mateo, Richard, Sawyer, Quant, welcome in. Good to see you guys. We're going to get started some Season 17 stuff. I want to build this bridge that we were planning on building, but, you know, some things got in the way. So we're gonna tend to support that today. Maybe some work sites, and then yeah, we'll play some Season 17, and then I believe I'll probably switch over to like World of Warships for a little bit. Play some, you know, get all angry. Oh, man. All right. Let's jump in here. Gotta figure things out again. I see there's a more music right now, which kind of sounds weird. Little bit odd. Okay, what was the mission? I forget what it was. The missing link? Yes. Okay, so I think off stream I actually did the oversized cargo, and then also I think the concrete slab. I think. Yeah, I did these. So I'm just going to no, I did the oversized cargo and metal beams. So I'll do this, yeah. You're enjoying some farm sim? Nice. Flood, welcome in. Back on Season 17, PTS, yeah. $70 hours-ish? Nice, welcome in. Whoa! Wow, I'm so glad I didn't bust the tires. Yeah, we still got a good minute. Good. I think we definitely have until the end of... I think the end of January is my bet when it releases. What's up, Scorpy? Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Good to see you. I want to say they nerfed the fuel burn on this thing, so I'm gonna have to kind of look into that a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. I didn't really pay attention too much to the changes, but I'll have to kind of take a look at the spreadsheet and stuff. But I mean, it's burning 6.6 here, just in low. My goodness. Low-key world-shattering news. Thanks. Yeah, it was, thanks, Redline. I appreciate that. Yeah, I kind of debated not making that video and just kind of like silently kind of like just reducing everything, but I felt that was not very, I guess, transparent of me. So... yeah, it's pretty thirsty now. They definitely made it more thirsty, but let's see something here. Oh, never mind. Never mind. High gear is still really efficient. High gear is still very efficient. So Power, welcome in. Trying to learn to use a controller. Gave away your... oh, nice. I think using a controller actually feels really good in this game. Yeah. Oh, you're just watching the... yeah, that's what I was planning on doing, is just posting the video and then coming online. You're floating down the river? Nice. It's always fun. I think they did nerf the H-gear consumption too, and it's still really good. I mean, it's pretty much almost like 2/3 of what that is. Thanks, Six Gun. I appreciate that. I saw your comment. Thank you so much. It's I hope so. I'm hoping, man. You never use high gear? Oh, it's so good though. You know, I think Scorpio, I think it kind of does the same to me. I'm kind of a little bit sad, but I'm still going to try and do things. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm still going to try and do what I can. So, yeah, I'm still going to try to, you know, continue the journey. It's just, it's not going to look the same. You know. Oh, there's the Chimera. Yo, Brandon, thank you so much for the congrats. Mo, welcome in. Yo, Evil, welcome in. How many maps? 2 maps. It's gonna be 2 maps. I think it's 82 missions. 82 missions not counting the work sites, so it's probably roughly around 100 missions. Roughly about 100. Yo, Moose, happy holidays. Thank you. Where am I going here? Oh, this is interesting. Oh, okay, we'll go. Yeah. So yeah, it's really roughly around like 100 missions. So these are not actually laid out as missions. I'll kind of show this. These work sites. You have these work sites that are actually not tracked as missions. So they actually don't even count as 100% progress right now. So, yeah. Yo, Lednor, thank you so much, man. Yes, sir. Nice. I'm glad you like the Bible verse. Yep. Baby Nate is on the way. His name probably is not going to be Nate, but yeah, he's on the way. Thank you so much for that sub as well, Lednor. As always, my man. Thank you so much. You've been here so long. 25 months. Oh my goodness. Is your game set to Manor Lords instead of SnowRunner? What do you mean? I don't think so. Oh, it might be. Hold on. It is. No, you're right. SnowRunner. Thank you for that. Remember how I said on the video that I just posted that I'm not a good YouTuber or streamer? There it is right there. Oh, man. See? Single and live with a generous family for no rent. All I have to do is pay cart. Oh, man. That's nice. That's nice. That's awesome, Revolve. Yeah, I would say and definitely enjoy that. You know, there's perks to, you know, there's good things in every scenario. You just gotta look for them. What's up, Zing? I think as much as I like its custom tires, I actually might use these. Yo, Pav, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I do like these, man. I feel like I'm getting definitely better stability from this. Your buddy and you took a break from your mod playthrough? Oh, you're on Wisconsin. Nice. That's a good one. Thanks, Moose. I appreciate that, man. I'm not, like I said in the video, I'm not quitting. Things are going to change. I think the only thing that is absolutely 100% certain is I'm not playing hard mode anymore. Yeah, just things have to look a little bit different. And I can't really understand, I can't really bring myself to fathom how exactly like my time is going to pan out and everything like that, but I've seen other content creators have kids and still do it. It's just, I don't know how it's going to be for my life. But I'm still going to try. I'm still going to try. Being a dad is going to be a very rewarding thing, so we're excited. We're super excited, and also scared because, yeah, I mean, what first-time parent isn't scared, you know? I think like just seeing how life has progressed. Like I only had to really care about myself, you know, when I was single, you know, in the military. And I get out and then, you know, get married, and then, you know, I'm responsible for another man's daughter, right? 'Cause she's my wife. So I'm responsible for her. Then now I'm responsible for my family. So it's like, it's a very rewarding yet humbling thing. The first one's a learning experience. Oh gosh, I bet. We have ourselves a bridge. You were terrified? Yeah. That's kind of the sentiment I think most people say about their first kid. It's always the most scary. Yeah. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna try to do is try not to like freak out over everything that's going on. Do you know what I'm saying? That's something I'm going to try, and I think like I know that, you know, it's gonna be a lot. So just trying to not like freak out about things. Yeah. I want to do these work sites, but I want to figure out. I'd like to figure out something. We're going to do this real quick. Oh, let's see here. Work site. Medium logs. What? Medium logs. Concrete slabs and bricks. Okay, bricks are there. Why did I not just do this work site? Medium logs. Where's the logging camp? Is that on the first? Have mercy. I wonder if we just do this. Yo, Adam, Merry Christmas! But your nephews and nieces are undeniably gifts from God. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. I want to do these work sites. I think that's what I want to do. A lot of repair. Concrete, medium planks. Repair parts, my goodness. There's like so many. Do I have any assets in this area to do this stuff? I do have Tatra, but I don't have repair on him. Yo, Six Gun, thank you so much, man. Oh my goodness, you did not have to do that. Thank you so much, man, for that super chat. Thank you, man. Humbly, thank you so much. You didn't have to, seriously. Thank you so much. My goodness. Okay, maybe I'll grab... I got an idea. I got an idea. Got an idea. Wait, where's he at? Where's he at? Is he in the field? Yeah, he's in the field. Okay. Lednor, oh my goodness, man. Is that 10 gifted subs? Thank you so much, Lednor. Lednor has been around. There's some of you guys I think have been around since like the beginning. So that is something I really want to express. Thank you guys. Seriously. Lednor, thank you again. Oh my goodness, thank you. Wow, that green looks kind of weird. What country is this map based on? I forget, actually. Yo, here, Tech, welcome in. I'm actually gonna run with the green. I'm gonna get a different trailer here, but it's gonna be that service trailer because they've actually buffed it. Yo, once again, Lednor, thank you so much again. And Six Gun, thank you. I'm sorry, I'm probably repeating myself so much, but seriously, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm gonna get this trailer, but it's gonna take me a second. Wait, I didn't even have to do this. I could have went around because I built this bridge. I'm forgetting I built the bridge. But we'll go around anyways. Okay, does anybody feel that they should not have used more music for Season 17? You have 2 wonderful daughters. Everything has meaning. Life is... Absolutely, man. Absolutely. 2 daughters. Wow. How old? It's based on Georgia? That's what I've heard. I've heard a couple other things. Thanks, Goose. Thanks, Moose. I appreciate that. Seriously. I'm gonna try, man. I mean, that's like, there's no, you know, the thing is like about being a parent is there's no manual. It's, and a lot of parents will tell you, like I've been asking moms and dads a lot about things, and one thing I hear a lot is, you know, every kid is so different, you know, and there's no manual. Does the new Voron have a squishy suspension? I think its suspension travels pretty well. Yeah. You actually live in Georgia? Oh, okay, nice. It's awesome. Turn back on the lights here. I really hope they change the music though. I don't think it should have a more music. Like a more music is like that frozen wasteland type. I think this is a more music. Is this a more music or is it cola? I think it's a more. Either or. Oh, it's cola? Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, is that cola or... Yeah, it shouldn't have either of those. Trying to stream trucks without me? How dare you? What's up, Infamous? What's up, Panther? Welcome in. Oh man, you were on a sedative yesterday? What happened? Have like some type of procedure? They have to make a new game mode? Yeah, it's kind of the reason why I was hoping the game would kind of end, so then I could play the randomizer again. That was kind of the game mode I was kind of really happy for. Yo, Merry Christmas drop. How do you not get burned out of the game? I think I do. I definitely do, just like everybody else. What's up, W? Welcome in. Good to see you. Oh yeah, I get burned out for sure. Just like anyone else, I do. You got 2 teeth pulled yesterday? Oh man, soft food for 3 weeks-ish. Oh man, that's sad. Well, at least it's only 3 weeks and not like more. Yes, look, dude. 400 repair points, 80. They gave this thing 80 gallons of fuel. That's huge. That's huge. Wait, since we're here. Actually, I don't need to refuel this. We're good. I'm gonna tow this around to see how this does. Any info about the randomizer? Is Dave going to work on it when the devs stop making DLCs? I don't know. It's hard for him to actually work on it when the game is constantly being updated, because it basically just kills it, right? So that's kind of the thing. Do I think the trucks will get any changes before the DLC drops? I think the Pacifics are going to get changes when the DLC drops. I don't think, or you mean like the DLC trucks? They might touch them up depending on how they feel. Welcome in. First time. Hey, thank you, man. God bless you as well. What's up, Crazy? Welcome in. Oh, Dave. Caught you lurking. What's up, man? Good to see you. Why does it have those type of tires on it, though? Not its custom. It's weird. Weird. I think the Scout had a couple different suspensions. I think it's stock, raised. I don't know if it had a tune custom or not. Alright, I'm gonna go try to do some of these work sites that require spare parts. Some people are sharing playthroughs with the randomizer this week, actually. Really? So it still works? What's up, Steve? Welcome in. But ideally needs to load updates to make it smoother. Oh, it needs a load of updates. Okay. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do... I think what I might do is just hold off until Season 20. Like, after Season 20, like, because I know I'm not gonna probably play after Season 20. I'm probably going to... I'm just gonna go full randomizer with the time I have, and then just do it. I think that's kind of what I'm feeling. Or I don't know, maybe even sooner. I don't know. I had the itch. Oh yeah, because you can't use any future DLC. Yeah, so like obliterates the whole thing. That's why I think I'll probably do the randomizer on like Epic Games instead of using my like main Steam account. Oh, the Scout. Yes, let's get the Scout here. You're nearly done with Ontario. You immerse yourself in the ramp trailers. Nice. What's up, Stealth? Welcome in. Hope you are doing well. I don't think it's supported on console, no, because I think it's a manual install. This is like why whenever Saber, I think back in the day they put out like a survey of like, I think it was about I want to say it was something like ideas about different gameplays or something, and I mentioned having a randomizer. And I mean, of course, that it didn't happen, but if you turn off updates, you'll be fine. Oh yeah, it might do that then. FOMO, yeah. That's exactly what happens. Every update, there's always a FOMO, so. Oh, no worries, Richard. Honestly, it kind of does look like Jeep a little bit. I think I wonder the most... Oh, I'm going the wrong way, and no, I'm not. I could have went down the road, but it's fine, whatever. I wonder what they're going to do to the Renegade is probably my biggest... No, well, not really, not the biggest, but... I think of the Jeeps, I'm most interested in what they're going to do with the Renegade. Right, welcome in. Yeah, this trailer is huge. It's huge. Like, the reason I never used this trailer, because one, it's very huge, and two, it just didn't have a lot of fuel. And now it has 80 gallons, which is a decent amount. No, can you get up this? No. Yo, Lednor, thank you for the gifted sub to Naked Dave. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I didn't fall over there. You don't think that, I don't think it's too large, no. The Scout weighs like 3.5 US tons, so, I mean, it's heavy. I mean, it's moderately heavy. I want to say this actually weighs, it might weigh a little less than the Loaf or a little bit more than the Loaf. It's very similar to like Loaf weight. So it seems like it handles it well. I think even better now that it actually can keep its like front wheels down. Have more control. You are immune to mod abuse for 1 month. You started Scandinavia? Nice, that's a good map. I like that one. Completed Black River in the hard mode plus band recovery. Now I have the rest of your White Western Star 4964, but I don't. The 5368 in stock engine? Well, I've seen people use like the CK 1500 and the Scout 800 to do that mission. So I think if that gives you any hope, I would say as long as you have it repaired and refueled, the Western Star will actually drive, or it'll help drive, which is really really nice. That's what I would do. Someone saying the raised suspension is better than the crawler for towing the trailer. I mean, probably. Just because of the, like, I guess, like, the back kind of compressing down, but I think, like, if you're not having problems steering, I'm taking crawler. I guess. Oh, it doesn't have diff. Yeah, that's another thing. That's true. And then also stock suspension, yeah. Yeah, I hear you on that one. Wait, that's not the one. I think it's this one. Is it? Oh, that's medium logs there. That's me. Wow. They're all medium logs? Oh, wow. All mediums. How about that? Okay, so we got to go all the way over. Okay, so we have to go to the east side of the map first. East side of the map? Wait, this is going to be repair parts. Maybe let's go southbound. Yeah, let's go southbound. Come on here. Southbound, hit that, hit that. And then I think there's one over here. Yeah. No, one here. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Let's go south and grab these. What's up, Isaac? Welcome in. All right, Ercoop. Good to see you, sir. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, you can use Fleet Star. You could use Fleet Star. I mean, you can do Fleet Star even with just Diff Lock. What's up, Peter? Welcome in. Where is my turn off? Boom, there. And then we roll through. There. And then probably train tracks this all the way over. Yeah. You just came from watching my best off-road heavy trucks video? Very nice. Thank you, Bubble. Appreciate that. What's up, Geico? You're 6 months into a kid number 2. Oh gosh, congrats, man, to you as well. Thank you, appreciate that. Yeah, I might be throwing out some questions for a first-time dad in Discord for sure. Yeah, that might be what a lot of my Discord talks or replies and stuff are going to be on the official. Yo, Amethyst, thank you so much, man, for the $10 super chat. First time I've talked on my lives. I watch your video about the journey. You have mad respect for your choice and wish the best. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I don't know what like having a kid means for the channel, but I'm definitely going to try and keep going. It's just at what capacity I don't know. But oh, the 5070 is an awesome starter truck. David, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Season 17 is, I think it's okay. So far I'm liking the trails. I'm liking the, you feel like you almost kind of get lost in the trails, which I think is a good thing. So, yeah, I'm liking it so far. I haven't really played much, but I'm definitely liking it. I think it's going to be a lot of cargo, which it is. And it's going to be a very long region, so hopefully not as long as Season 16, though. I think it's going to be better than Washington. There's not as many, like, cross-map missions, or I think there might be, but they're not as far. Do you know what I mean? I can hear it in your voice. Thanks, Geico. I appreciate that, man. Drive the Voron D, it flips every time. I don't think it flips every time. Why? Why do you think I just drove it? It did great. Yo, Evil, thank you so much for the lurk. Merry Christmas to you, sir. Happy New Year as well. Thank you. Wish you all the best too, my friend. Kind of sneaky hard. Yeah, I think in a lot of those areas where you have switchbacks and stuff. Yeah, I think getting trailers through some of those areas is going to be kind of tricky. Yo, David, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Do I use the Avonhorn? Not much, no. Any tips? It doesn't like logs. Well, here's the thing is, you have to kind of like think about logs. Medium logs are one of the most tippy cargo in the game. So most trucks, actually, aside from like super large ones, they're affected greatly by that, right? Like even playing like a 6455B that has excellent stability, even with medium logs, I'm still kind of like on edge, because medium logs just when you attach them, pack them, they make you very top heavy. It's just the challenge of that cargo type. It's a bit very heavy cargo type, and then it just, yeah. Yeah, buddy boy. What's up, Vlad? Welcome in. Good to see you. Onward, guys. Onward. Yeah, the terrain is definitely nice here. I'll say that. Not only have grown-up kids, you have a grandchild in a way? Nice. Richard, you're gonna be a grandpa? That's awesome. Dude, you're gonna get to spoil your grandkids? That's gonna be awesome. The cat can do 2 loads of medium logs, yes. For sure. Yeah, going to the actual trailer, like the fifth wheel trailer instead of like on frame. Yeah, you can kind of derive some stability from the actual trailer itself. Yo, David, thank you so much, man. Glad you could stop in and the follow and also the sub. Welcome in. Glad you're enjoying the channel. Let me see if I can catch up here to chat. I'm kind of like looking through this. You don't have a kid of your own? Amethyst, I'm gonna respond to this. Hold on a second. I don't have a kid of my own. Hope to be a mother one day, but I did work in daycares. Oh my goodness, I couldn't imagine. Working in daycares is tough. That has to be tough. Oh nice, you saw the video? Yeah, I don't think the videos are going to stop. It's just I'm probably going to have to try and change the way I'm putting effort into them. I think I just have to learn to be more efficient with time and not just do better with my time, I guess. Like I'm probably not going to be able to test trucks like I want to. But then again, there's a lot of times I test trucks on stream and my point of view from them, like testing on stream to like review published, it's like very rare I'm having like a different view on them, I guess. So I need to see like what's the sweet spot of that and how I can manage like my time better. Yo, Kester, thank you so much, man. You love this game and really enjoyed your videos. They've dramatically changed how I play the game. That's awesome, man. You're currently engaged and you're forcing yourself to get through. Wish me luck, Merry. Hey, Merry Christmas to you, man. Thank you so much for that $20. I would just say, as long as you just take your time, think about what you're doing, like your decisions now, you can be rewarded or punished for them down the road. So just take your time. Honestly, that's the thing, is like usually if I'm taking my time and just trying to like string together missions that I know the cargo is going somewhere, I usually can be very efficient that way, even though I am traveling slower. Yeah, I would just say like the best thing you can do is just slow down. Slowing down and just think about what you're doing. That's like the best way to play this game. They're tough but rewarding, yeah. Yeah, I think like, and that's the thing is like daycares and stuff like that, like early child development, like those are huge things that stay with kids as they grow. Those experiences, do you know what I'm saying? So it's a very important thing. Like I still kind of have memories of like kindergarten and stuff like that, like good and also bad memories as well. So like those things kind of stay with you. So yeah. Folks that work with early childhood development, man, they have so much respect for me. You have a 2-year-old, you spend as much time with yours? Yeah, they do grow up fast, man. I'm gonna try to. So far what you're seeing is Washington 2.0. I think it's going to be different than Washington 2.0. Cargo-wise, it's definitely going to be more cargo. I just don't know. I think difficulty is going to be higher difficulty. I just don't know the extent. I'm going to go up through these trees, actually. I don't know the extent of how long cargo runs are going to be. That's something I still don't know yet. Which way do I want to go here? I wonder if I can get around this in the center, because I need to get over here to this work site. I think it's right here. Is this the one? Yo, what's up, BF1? Welcome in. It's up here, so it's north. Okay, so it's off. Can I click on this? Hello? Yeah. Okay, so it's right off this. Okay, cool. Yeah, so it's right here. Gotcha. I don't know how I'm going to get to that, but okay. Maybe. No, I keep going. Yep. Down through there. Yeah, it's more cargo than Washington. Yeah. I think so far I can show you the cargo spread brought to you by good friend Zing, who makes a spreadsheet for this. So, total slots for season 17, 411. That is more than any region that is currently in the game right now for a 2-mapper. Yeah. What's the best mini size 6x6? What is mini sized? Yeah, this is a lot, man. So, yeah, it has even more than more. It's a lot. Yo, Nen, welcome in. Merry Christmas, sir. Yeah, it's going to be a lot, guys. It's going to be a lot of cargo. I just don't know how short like cargo runs are going to be. Because if you remember Washington, it was just really, really long cargo runs, and I'm hoping it's not really that. Best truck to buy for Alaska? If you have the White Western Star 4964, which you get from Michigan, you pretty much have a truck that has overall very balanced to conquer Alaska. Alaska's actually easier than Michigan. So most of the vehicles you already have in your possession from Michigan are going to do very well in Alaska. 5070 is a good one too as well. A mini 6x6, how about the Step 310 Echo? It's pretty small, right? You probably could even say some American trucks like the Cat CT681. You probably even could add like GMC MH9500. Things like that. You can use the Royal. The Royal will do really well there too. You know, I'm agreeing with you on that one. Making interesting missions rather than throwing stupid amounts of cargo at us. Yeah, I think so too. I would rather that as well. Having like interesting missions instead of it feeling like it's like busy work. You know what I mean? Some of the larger warehouses are very close to these gateways. That's true. So that's a true statement. So like metal is right here. There's a road, right? Pretty close to here. All you're doing is basically driving this way, down, over. You do have to cut through here because there's a blockage, which you can't. This is another thing, you can't get this blockage out of the way, so you have to kind of like cut up through here. But yeah, there's a lot of, you know, this is close, right down the road, etc., etc. Close. You have a gateway here, close, here. This is pretty close. Not this one here, but hopefully this just supplies missions here, but or hopefully there's other ones on the other map as well. Oh, the Mercer, yeah. Yo, Rat Enjoyer, welcome in from Germany. Good to see you, sir. It lacks a main pathway. Yeah, yeah, it's true, it does. I'm guessing that this right here, what I'm driving on, is going to be like the main pathway. What DLC vehicles can I use in Alaska based upon release date? Navistar. Also Con Marshall. After that, that's it. That's pretty much it. If you want to follow a channel who just completed up into Season 4, complete chronological playthrough based upon vehicles that come out when the DLC came out, the original Zing, actually. He just did all that. Oh, I'm gonna have to go down. There's no way I can sneak around this. I can go down though, that's good. Interesting. So I'm gonna have to pull this out of the way at some point. Maybe I just go around, because I don't know if I can get through this. But we'll try. Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, exclamation mark Zing. Thank you so much for that, Richard. Yeah. He has a complete hard mode playthrough pretty much up until Season 4, which is the hardest season in the game. And then, like, throughout that, you know, he's showing good strategy, trucks to use, mechanics, also talking about his experience with that. So really, really cool information there. Can I go? I'm trying to think. Can I get back up? I can. Oh, I am getting low on fuel. That's right. Yeah, yeah. Let's do the little refuel thing here. Plays video games on the internet? Yeah, me too. Zing, we have to play some 71 hours for more. Okay, so how much did you take on hard mode season 16? By the way, we have to play some World of Warships at some time, Zing. So many YouTubers have left as of late. Have they really? Is that true? Wait, who has left? There's been a lot of YouTubers leaving? Yeah, I'm not leaving. I'm just kind of cutting back. I am leaving some things behind, but I'm just kind of cutting down some things. Oh, I can go through this stuff. This is all good. Oh, this is great. This is gravy. Now, how do I get myself back to the tracks? Oh, a lot of YouTubers from your childhood have left recently? Really? Wow. Yo, Average, thank you so much, man. It's good knowing you as well, man. I'm definitely gonna be around. I'm not fully quitting, but I'm just kind of, if you look at the video, I'm kind of quitting some things I do, I'm changing some things I do. Just because I think I'm spending too much time at something, and I probably have to spend more time in other places of life. So I just kind of have to redirect how much time I'm spending, I guess. That's kind of how. But I definitely will not be going anywhere. It's just I'm not going to be as available as I used to be, I guess. Which is, it's kind of sad, but also it's also going to be that time that I'm directing somewhere else is going to be for something amazing. Gotta use up all your premium currency at Wargamings. Oh, goodness. Yeah, this is the test map. Yeah, yeah, Alex. This is the Season 17 PTS. Absolutely, man. You know, I think I definitely like streaming much more than I like making videos. Because, you know, videos, it's not like a job. Like a normal job, like you're on the clock, you're getting paid whether or not you're on the toilet, you're taking a smoke break, which I don't do. I don't smoke. Or just like sitting on your phone, right? You're still getting paid. For making videos, you're getting paid like, you know, 2% of what you would make hourly at a job. But then like also like for those like how many hours it takes me to produce a video, I'm locked in. Like me taking a break is like losing production. So yeah, I need to just be better at time management, I guess. I'm going to be a father, yeah. Going to be a father. Yeah, I'm gonna be actually featured on what's that one, what's the show it's called, the 16 and Pregnant or whatever it's called from MTV. No, I'm just joking. No, I'm pretty old, to be honest. How does this guy have that much point power? This trailer is not that heavy, actually. And if a scout has good weight to it, they actually pull trailers pretty well. Scouts generally don't suffer from power. Like, there's never been a time I've actually, like, saw a scout lock tires. Because you're not ever hauling anything on frame. Really? I mean, like, these hitches are definitely transferring weight. But usually scouts that are, like, over, like, 2.5 US tons, sometimes... I would say, like, there's a few that just can't do well with scout trailers. I mean, you definitely perform much better without them. It's just, some do a little bit better job. And I think this one does pretty well. It's decently heavy for what it is. Don't be old inside. Teen dad, yeah, exactly, right? Plot twist, I'm only a teenager. Wouldn't it be crazy if I was a teenager? I do feel young at heart too, Richard, yeah. You know, I think that's the thing, man, is like... I feel like the only thing that changes, and this could be a very sad thing, is like I feel like I'm still like immature. I just feel like my body is just aging. The only thing that's maturing is my body. And, well, maybe not maturing, but like getting old. But my mind is like still very boyish. Like I always used to think as like a teenager, I'm like, man, one day like I'll be like mature and, you know, different than I am. Like I wonder how I'll be like as an old man. And then like, I don't know, as a current man of my age, I'm like, I don't feel any different. I need to start practicing dad jokes. You know who has a great stream for that stuff is Zing. The dad jokes that are on Zing's channel are awesome. Alright, Revolution, thanks for stopping in, man. I'll see you on the next one. But once I thought of a family, but the girl dumped me, saying she needed to focus on her career. I think that's, man, that's sad. I think it's sad. I think later in life, she'll probably regret that. Some of the most rewarding things, man, is just having a family. I think at some, I mean, like, chasing a dollar, like, that stuff only lasts. Like, it's very, very temporary. I don't think it really fulfills you, but, like, having kids and a family, and it's very fulfilling. It definitely is. Being mature is knowing when to be the man and when to be the boy. Yes. That is true. What's up, Funny? Welcome in. You know, I've been told that I am the Bob Ross of SnowRunner. I tend to put people to sleep, is a common comment I get. You're finishing Dawn in hard mode, small map? Yeah, it's a slog. And, your tires get busted up pretty well. I need to write them down, I know. Yeah, I need to write those down. Nate Ross, that's right. Crawler suspension, yeah. Actually, in the latest video I just posted, I think I threw a couple clips of, what was it, the Marshall going through like a bunch of rocks with the crawler suspension, and as I was recording that for a video that's, well, a very serious video that's not about SnowRunner, I was sitting there like recording that, I was like, wow. The Marshall was hardly breaking a sweat over all these rocks with the crawler. Like, what an amazing thing right now. So I like crawler, honestly. Season 17 is set to release sometime in January. My guess is going to be the end of the month. That's my guess. Feels like it gets squashed from the trailer weight. I don't think it really even matters. Well, I think the crawler suspension already sits that way. But your tires are so wide, I don't really think it matters. I didn't like the coiled tube. Yeah, I think so. Zing also used the 745C on the rocket trailer, and I don't think it performed as well as we thought it was going to. I think it did okay. I know Zing can probably give you, he was on the sticks, but yeah, there was a couple times it was just like an unfortunate like way it struck things, like the tires striking trees literally like sent the trailer like upended it immediately, so there was like no way to even react to that. And then like there was a couple times, I think the river crossing was kind of unfortunate. It just couldn't do it. I really thought it was going to. You know, the Scout is actually really stable now. The Scout, I made a video about this, guys. It's actually 2 videos ago. Here, I can show you. Give me a second here. I made a video about these changes. These are the main changes. So, improved collision geometry for more stable suspension behavior. They also lowered its CGs. Nobody watches your videos, Nate. I know. I know, dude. I know. I know. Yeah, now the Scout's stable with roof rack. It feels great, man. I'm telling you, it feels great. All right, what do I want to do here? I want to open this gateway. Wait, what is this? Oh. Wait, what? In the wide world of sports. Service trailer, repair parts, empty containers. Oh, you just did? Nice. Yeah, tire weight matters. Frame rate bug feature, yeah. Yeah, Vlad, it's not fitting here. Yep. They should not have cola or more music here. They should put like season 8 music here or something if they're not going to actually make natural music for this region. Yo, Jack, thank you so much, man. God bless you as well, man. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas, man. Merry Christmas. That means a lot. Seriously, thank you. Yo, AKMM, good night. Get some rest. Merry Christmas, sir. You end up turning music off, listening to your own. Yeah, that's what a lot of people do, yeah. That's what a lot of people do. I don't blame them. Where is the empty? What is down here? What is down here? Padera. With no trailer. Say it ain't so. There's one there that has cargo in it, though. Yep, release in January. I prefer 6x6s, actually. Speaking of 6x6. I can't believe they made this a heavy duty. I just can't believe it. It's beyond me. Yeah, the reusing music is something terrible. I really hope that they go back and add exclusive regional music to 15, 16, and 17. Because it's kind of a smear. Yo, King, welcome in, man. Merry Christmas as well. Did the fuel gauge always work in the game? Yeah. Yeah. I think so. Hold on, I want to see something. Actually, I'm going to pull up Corhone sheet here real quick because I want to see something. Yeah, I want to see something. I want to see what changed with these gearboxes. Oh. Oh, so they reduced this. What? They made this... Wait, what? Hold on a second here. Are you serious? Okay, so it's still more efficient than these, but not by much. Then Voron G. Look how much consumption in first gear. So, okay, so all the lower gears, more consumption. Got it, okay. Okay, so these are still pretty efficient though. Low plus definitely in first gear. Wait, that's reverse. Wait, here we go. Yeah, low plus and first are pretty heavy. Yeah, these are still pretty efficient, especially with the 0%. Interesting. Okay, I want to see how the Jiangsu does. You don't see it happening, unfortunately? You're probably right. I guess it's just wishful thinking. Crawler? Sure, why not? I'm gonna use the Jiangsus. Yeah, no all-wheel drive penalty, yeah. That's huge. No. Dude. I guess I'm using saddle low. Can I take off the fenders? No fenders. I can't take off fenders. Oh no, it's not good. No, can't take off fenders. It also still has a weaker engine than the IMZ. Yeah, so what it's... Yeah, I think it doesn't really matter though, because its tire weights are like non-standard 320 kilograms a piece. Yeah, Janxi looks good. I think it looks good. I like how it's very rustic looking. My goodness, why are these colors in here? I kind of just want to use my normal green. How much torque does this have? I think it's like 140 something. Let's see. Trucks, Jiangsu. 147. 15 power to weight. Yeah. Less than 200k for 8x8. So I see what you're saying, but I still think it's going to outpull any other Voron. Well, maybe not the Voron Grad. Just because of tire weights. I think just because tire weights. I really do. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. Oh. Thanks, Jad. Or Jade. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Jaden. God bless you as well, man. Thank you so much. It's gonna be an interesting time. Yeah, I'm excited for it. Yeah, thank you guys for stopping in today. Appreciate it. That's my favorite color, green, yeah. It's like the Mac Defense, or I think it was like Corhone or someone, maybe it was Corhone or W, kind of gave me these numbers to put in as like Mac Defense green, and it's been great. Oh. Let's do a little switchy switch here, you know? The Phoenix, honestly, Vlad, here's a hot take. I would rather not have this vehicle here ever even in the game, okay? Not even put this vehicle in the game and then just them do more things to the Phoenix. That was my... Oh, wait. Wait, what in the world? I have one over here? I don't even... What? Okay, so never mind. I can just use this one. Okay. Okay, yeah, I can just use this truck over here. I guess I had another one in the field. So we'll just use this, I guess. There we go. Yeah, you're so right, Richard. You're so right, man. I don't know. I guess I just had this here from the last time I played. I forget. But hey, here we go. Yeah, lack of saddle doesn't make sense on Phoenix. I kind of would have loved to see that. I thought it was cool they gave it the hitch trailer with the crane and bed, yeah. Just go like this here. Yeah, let's go. I mean, Phoenix... Here's the crazy thing about Phoenix, man. It is one of the most stable vehicles. For sure. It's crazy, and I think it's suspension travel and like the way the attacher backbone works is awesome too. Like, yeah, it only has like what 46-inch tires, but still, it's fun. I think for me, the hardest thing is just getting used to its steering, because it's like basically every tire steers. Also, the roof rack support. Yeah, roof racks have kind of been things of like season or the year 2 pass, basically, and moving forward. Or I think like later in the year 2 pass, they started adding roof racks, I think. Yo, Barry, welcome in, man. God bless you too, man. I appreciate that. I'm praying I am, man. I'm praying I am a good dad. I'm gonna try. It's all you can do, right? Can I show you trucks with crawler suspensions and gameplay with them? Is there a truck that you're kind of thinking about? Oh, this spot right here, brother. This is like the spot of death. You have to go down in here or you flip. You just have to. Especially with the semi. You just don't go down there. How does, you know, higher David, what's your frame rates? So there is no release date for Switch. Switch is not getting any updates for the year 5 pass. The year 4 pass was the end of SnowRunner for Switch. Sadly, yeah. Dude, this is insane. Nope. Need to back up a second here. Get a little better angle before this. Yo, evening from the Czech. Nice. Welcome in. I need a better angle. This is gonna tip if I don't push a better angle out. Yeah, it's better. Yeah, this place is a nightmare right there. It's going to cause people to struggle, that's for sure. So the official release date for anything pretty much but Switch, I think, and I'm not sure if Apple is as well, is going to be, I think, January. Yeah, they dropped Switch support. That was kind of news from back in like what, like September, right? Yes, ANKs are definitely very thirsty, yeah. But if you can get somewhere quick, and it doesn't matter, you know what I'm saying? So, or if you have support, just keep them fueled. Jiangsu is pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I wonder though, is there like a way around? I almost feel it's worth it going around this. But we're going to go through it. Yeah, we're going to go through it. So David, if you... Okay, your average is 40 to 55. So usually, man, like high range, like if you can get into second gear and you feel like it's still accelerating in second gear, the rule of thumb is you can pretty much shift to high. It's just, you can't have high on pretty much like all the time. Yeah, you just can't have it on all the time. This is where I have to like, so like, here's the thing. I'm already in a bad position. As soon as I go over this, I'm already leaning down to tip over. So what I have to do here is back up, create an angle, and hit down into here, or I flip. That's like the deal with semi-trailers. They're great with stability if you can create an angle, but you have to constantly think about the angle. My favorite European truck? Ooh, I don't know. Okay, now that's down in there. I wonder, though. That's a good question, Mateo. I don't know. That's a very good question. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I can use my crane, yeah. Like, if I go to flip over, I can just go flick, kickstand, safety net. Yeah. Pretty much. Then you just kind of march along like this. But yeah, you can use your crane to keep you up on your wheels a lot over there. But without any type of winch support, I'm not going to solely rely on my crane there. That makes sense. I need to make an angle, I'm trying to, and I can't do it. There we go. How many times do I need to flick it, man? Hitting bombs. Winch release, winch release. Is it gonna stay in? Okay. Let's go like this, maybe. I can reach? Yeah, that'll reach. Good. Cool. Yeah, this route, dude. This route's gonna be something else. This route is gonna be something else for folks. Like it already is here. Of course. Of course. You need that easy button, right? Okay, need an angle. I don't have it yet. I don't have a proper angle yet. Actually, this is gonna do. Kickstand, gas. Force direct? Maybe? Force direct? Okay. Nice. That is why you bring a crane with you. How about clearing landslides in Maine? You just went there with the Aeromatsu. It was hard to drive through the forest. Okay, so where Lego? Where at? Yeah, I know. It sounds like I'm in Kola. Yeah. I need to go like this. And I'll do it with the P12. I mean, we can. We could try. Yeah, P12 buffs incoming, man. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, there's some spots to get you caught up here, man. Let me see what Lego's talking about with these roadblocks and stuff. So you said Maine. The landslides. So I'm taking you're talking about second map? Landslides near production. Shore collapse. So on first map, I'm guessing. Okay, so 4 planks. Yo, Tom, thanks for stopping in, man. Thanks, Tom. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Is that a public spreadsheet? Yes, it is. If you go to, which one are you talking about? All the spreadsheets are actually on my Discord. Yeah. So the 4 planks, you're gonna get these planks from, I think either, so you can actually get it from this warehouse right here. Here's 4 wooden planks, so you can take it right directly to here, right off the rip. Other than that, like you have to get the sawmill up and running. So I would actually prioritize most likely getting the sawmill up and running, or here's the thing, man, you really don't need this landslide right off the rip. So why can't you though? What's up, Scene? Welcome in. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. That's very nice. Very kind of you to say. Merry Christmas to you, brother. Seriously, thank you. Thank you so much. Lessons, thank you again, man. Thank you. Hello from Russia. Love the channel. Thank you so much. Thank you. If you click find cargo, it's very easy. So if you like this, yeah, there you go. So there's cargo all over the place. So there's even here, this is unlimited. This has 4. So what I mean, is there something that you're trying to do after this, or is there a reason why you, yeah, I mean, like having this unlocked to basically get down here is nice, right? So it actually doesn't cut off that portion of the map. Here's why. So if you come out your garage, okay, you drive. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'm just going to show you in game. Can I just show you in game real quick? I'll go this. I'll just show you in game. I'll do this really, really quick. There's a very fast way to get up this map. I don't have this unlocked, but I can kind of show you what I mean. So before I do that, there's one direction I'm not going to show you here, which you can sneak small vehicles through. Literally, you can actually go behind the garage, through these trees. There's a path that leads behind here, right? You can sneak through these trees like through, like go back through here. And then you can climb right up this hill onto this path, and that's up here. Okay? The next one I'm going to show you. If I can actually get myself. Oh, just, do we Avonhorn this? Oh, dude, I don't have anything. Do I have anything upgraded? Okay, you found that route already? Okay, so the next one... Let me ask you this first. Do you know about this route? Going down here, over here, and then up here to the... Up through this way. You cut up through this, like, landslide. Or you can cut up through this observatory, which I don't necessarily do. This one I think is a little bit harder to get down and up. So I'll show you this one. There are so many good shortcuts in Maine, it's unreal. There really are. I'll show you this real quick. Also, just know that the center of this map, you can traverse it. You don't have to actually go through the crossings that the game wants you to do. Yo, Timmy Gunn, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. That means a lot, man. Okay, I'm just gonna drive kind of just, yeah, H gear or through all this stuff for now. I probably should have chose like a faster vehicle to do this, but it's okay. So yeah, you just kind of dodge that stuff. Come out of here, kind of stay over here to the left. You can jump up onto this stuff. I normally don't. I just kind of drive along here. And then I just kind of go up this way. Oh, I'm excited for Christmas, man. I'm trying to talk my wife into letting me, like, cook a brisket. And it's the hardest thing ever, dude. But financially, like, briskets are expensive now, man. But it just, I don't know. Okay, I'll kind of explain a couple shortcuts here when I get up to this water flow. But yeah, if you watch any of like my hard mode playthroughs or any like Neighbor, Zing, Gaming with JJ, we're all traversing this center part of the map, pretty much, because you can. It's very easy to get across. So like if I wanted to, I actually could take a right here and go all the way down and not have to go through these areas they want me to go. I can just kind of flow down and then cross wherever I want to cross. This route to get over to that section you were talking about, it's going to take me a second to get through this water right here, just because it's flowing down at me. All right, Isaac, thanks for stopping in, man. Always good to have you. Use a Fleet Star, low saddle, and crane for all of Michigan. Ooh. There's a challenge. Convincing my wife to let me cook it, or to let me buy one to cook. I'm like addicted to barbecue. Okay, so it's this route right here, but it's not actually the path. So this is going to be a little bit different. Let me see if I can remember this. So I technically just go like this. Go between these trees. You have a lot of winch points in here, just remember that. Okay. Now you're going to cut back through these trees, through that tree, and you can take a semi-trailer through this. I do this all the time. You just have to know where to turn. You might have to use your winch a couple times. But yeah, this is not a really stable truck to, basically, like it's pretty notable that it's unstable. So you see how it's easily marching up here. So yeah, just march right up this trench and watch where it spits me out here. Yeah, it's very easy. So from here, pretty much there's the lumber camp, and then you have access to this whole area. Right there's the Big Bang. You could have cut up through here. I've done that as well. There's a couple places over here. Yeah, you can do this stuff here, like west of the garage. I've done it, where you pop out through here, straight up through. Yeah, you can do, there's multiple. You just have to look for them, but that's a pretty easy one. It's a pretty easy one. If you want to get to the second map, all you have to do is just keep running. So after you cross here, that body of water, follow these islands, and then it'll bring you right up to the road that comes down. You just jump up onto the road, hit the gateway. Super fast, super easy. You can, if you just know how to those shortcuts, navigation becomes very easy. And then it's just delivering cargo at that point. What am I doing here? Jiangsu? Yeah, I mean, if you, there's a lot of good playthroughs to follow, too. I mean, if you need help. Where was I at? Here we go. Also, I want to mention this. So if I go back to second map, okay, so Yellow Rock is another one that people kind of get really upset with because they think that they should be following this road, right? Well, this road is riddled with cracking ice. There are these little routes you can go around it. You can see them. They're kind of there. They're routes, right? But like the easy, and there's a lot of blockages too, but the easiest way to just get north and south really fast is essentially like when you come out of here, you basically jump up through these trees. Like at this bend, you go right up on here, travel over, you miss this whole thing to jump over, okay? You come around here. Now you either can do two routes. You can take this through this route that comes all the way up, and this will actually join back with this main route, but I would actually make a right-hand turn here, okay? You dodge this blockage because this is also some place you have to get over. If you want to try to take this, you can try to take it. I would just rather come down through here. Go north. Join this path. This is all very easy dirt path. Goes right up into here. Hits some, I would say, some not deep, but moderate style snow. And then it basically joins with this road. If you have this bridge built, and then you're basically up to the north side. If you needed to cross over, easily jump down here, over, and then I think there's actually a path that goes like this, I believe, and then up into here. Yeah, and then it joins this road. Then you're up here. Yeah, I think until you have to go to these places, I normally do not. But there's a lot of good ways to traverse the center of this map. So, what's up, Aol? Welcome in. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I need to start paying attention to this gas mileage on this. Should you try highway only? Highway tire only? I mean, you could. I mean, you could try the randomizer playthrough. Naked Dave's randomizer, if you'd like to try that. It's a manual install. That's a playthrough I thought was the funnest playthrough that there is. Yeah, no, that's not happening. I like that this truck is not crazy powerful. Like, I like that it struggles. Oh, you're still in Kola? Okay, good. Kola's fun. Kola's a fun map. No, it doesn't have original music. They're using Kola music right now. Yeah. They're using cola. I forget what they were using before, and then they switched it, and I don't think they should be using cola music. Cough, Avenhorn. Oh, there was just no music before? Oh, that's right. Okay, that's right. Maybe I was thinking about season 16 or 15. You really hope that changes? I know I've said that before, but I will not be buying the Year 5 pass. So I heard, I think what ESO said, this is a good place to tip yourself over right there. That'll get you. Right there. Yeah, that'll get you. And it did. And it did. Oh, it almost did. It almost did. Yep. Called it. I think ESO said that season 18 is going to have original music, but season 17 is not. So... yeah, I think it's a bad start. I think it needs a bigger fuel tank. I wouldn't mind having like step 310 levels of fuel here. You do have 32 gallons on your roof rack with 43. So that's a good bit. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I would like it, probably. Maybe even a 50 gallon or 53, which is like a 200 liter. What's up, Jellybean? Welcome in. 3 regions with reused music? Yes. Yes. Pretty much. Pretty much. I don't know why I'm driving around with all-wheel drive on. Yeah, I don't understand it either. 10, 11, 12 had original, so did 13, and then so did 14, and 14 was the last season we had original music. Yeah. Some composers were fired? I don't know, maybe. How many liters? Oh, you're doing that. 160. It's 160 liters. 43 gallons. So it's not much. If you had to buy one season, what would it be? What kind of a player are you? Let me ask you that. Okay, so if I was just wanting to have like a good time with like, I don't want to say like super relaxed playthrough, but moderately relaxed playthrough, good trucks, overall the region itself, great views, probably season 10. Yeah, season 10 is probably very straightforward, not super long. Yeah, it's not very thirsty. High gear is pretty efficient still. I mean, 3 gallons a minute is not too bad, actually. Ouch. I can show the new engine in the Chimera if people want to see it. Wish the game had an option to putting up your own road signs. That'd be kind of cool. Did a Michigan start with the DLC? Did the bridge garage swap to Mastodon? Report. Yeah, they start reusing audio. Yeah. What do you think is the top 3 best performing American trucks from the base game? Oh gosh, from the base game. Um. Can you break those down into classes? So if you break those down to classes. So for base game, there's not really many good American trucks that are like top performers. Unless you're talking about something, if we're talking just strictly measuring things against base game, White Western Star is one of them. I'm probably going to say Paystar 5070, but not for stability wise. But also, I have to mention 745C. Yeah, 745C is probably one of the highlights of the base game for American trucks. And even more so now that it can do a lot more things. Even though it's not probably not the best at doing more things, but yeah. You could say twin steer. I think there's probably a lot of people who would say twin steer becomes an animal when it gets all-wheel drive, which it does. But then you have people who are absolutely insane at using it without all-wheel drive, which is like Timmy Gun. So there's that. Is it life? Yes. But yeah, the 745C basically is one of those. I just want to laugh at terrain right now, so I'm just going to use it. No P12. I didn't say P12 because I think most people really don't like the P12. Do you know what I'm saying? I think like I think the P12 is awesome, but I'm trying to think about like as a player who's probably not super advanced. They probably wouldn't think that. They probably think the P12 is like griefing them. I think if you set it up right, it will do really well though. Like every time I play hard mode, I purchase the P12 like as fast as possible. I'm pretty sure I purchased P12 like, you know, right off the rip. Does he have a roof rack? No, I don't have a roof rack on you. No. I have an idea though. I don't have a truck down here, dude. I don't have a truck down here. Oh. What is this doing here? Oh. Let's go get this. Let's go get it with this thing. Alright, Panther, good luck. You got this. Yeah, it's a slow grind type. It's basically a truck that you have to downgrade its tires. Yeah, I was thinking about saying the 114 SD, but that's also another one that is, I think in general it has power issues. Like I said, again, I would probably use it, which I do and I like using it a lot. But for me to like put it up there and say it's like the best, yeah, I don't know. The Grad, White Western Star. So the Grad is not an American truck, though. I think you just wanted American trucks. Yo, unknown gamer, welcome in. Actually, hold up. I need to go get this. this trailer. So I'm actually gonna need to go down, cross. Oh, this is gonna be great. Take the Chimera to go get this thing. Why not? Where's this thing at? Yikes, dude. There's like a crazy amount of driving to get to this thing. I'll drive to there, stop, and then I'll come down and give myself some gas. The CT681, yeah, it's not a base game vehicle though, or I would probably say that is number 1. I think CT681 came around season 4, right? Yeah, a monster to a crazy monster? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and if you want to see somebody really crush with the twin steer, even when it doesn't have all-wheel drive, Timmy Gunn right there is the guy. That is probably the most skilled driving you will see. Why is my cursor on the screen? What's up, Riorn? Welcome in. I'm doing good, man. How are you? Actually, CT681's pretty good. Yeah. 681 is good. How's the new Voron? It's good. It's really good. What's the most unique truck pack and what's the most fun? I think the best bang for your buck for truck packs right now is going to be the Freightliner and Western Star dual pack. Both of those vehicles are very strong. Very strong. One of them you kind of have to configure correctly, and it's very strong. CT680? I like the 680. One thing I don't like about it is suspension's a little bit too rigid with the walking beam, and ground clearance is kind of bad. Other than that, good power, pretty stable for what it is, even though it doesn't really flex well. C500 pack is bomb diggity. Yeah, I mean, for one truck, which is the C500, yeah. But, yeah. I mean, then again, you also could throw in, like, the Mac pack as well for just the Pinnacle. Yo, Reaper, Merry Christmas, man. Good to see you. Whoa! Oh. This is season 17. Yeah, if you want to know how I feel about a truck, I have every vehicle in the game reviewed right now. GMC Brigadier, that is also a DLC. I think it came later. It's not a base game truck, but GMC Brigadier is probably like back when Sabre was like releasing trucks that just weren't overpowered whenever they bring out a DLC. I like the Brig, actually. Yeah, I like the Brigadier. Actually, another good one is 49X. 49X is a good DLC pack. I guess we'll just go this way. Why not? Oh, the Jet Pack. Yes. Okay. Yes, Jet Pack is probably your best bang for your buck. Yep. I'm gonna backstep there. If we're talking about just DLCs in general, like standalone, like pack DLCs, Jet Tire Pack is the best pack you can buy. For solely just being able to have scout tires that really change scouts in the game. Yeah, it's huge. Yeah, I think the 49X came out like what, season 3 or 2? I forget. Alpha, the big announcements. So the big announcement alpha was a video I just posted. So yeah, and I just fired up the stream to kind of like talk about it if people had questions and stuff like that. So I kind of did a little bit different than what I was going to do. Yo, Chaffee, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate it. Do you feel the new seasons are new regions or just extensions of old regions? Ambient strain. That's a good question. I think it's kind of... I probably would lean more so as I feel like... Sometimes they do feel like extensions, I guess, or like a mixture. It seems more like a mixture. I can definitely say though, and that's why I think like the year 1 pass was the most epic. It was because like there's no way you can replicate that. I think as we move forward, and this is another reason why I kind of wished in that video that I just posted, I talked about I wish the game ended at the year 2 pass, at season 8. It's kind of like what people are asking now is, do they feel like they're extensions of older, or they feel like they're new? At some point, I think we were going to feel this way. Yo, Prem, thank you so much, man. Thank you. It's going to be a baby boy. All right, Lego, thanks for stopping in. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Merry Christmas. Same. I would like to get a new game engine at this point, yeah. And I think, yeah, I would really like that. What am I planning to do with this later? Just go grab this trailer real quick. But I can do some cargo hauls, because I don't know if you guys know, the Slater got a new engine. So it actually has the Chimera's engine now. But I want to do a little refueling from this gentleman here. So I'm going to bring him down. Also, this truck here is now a Scout. If you guys didn't know. Feeling extensions of older regions is really asking for a new game, yeah. Yeah, I think so too. But I think it goes back to kind of what I said. If Saber feels that they can continue to give us new maps and then float new trucks that are really strong, that's pretty much trucks sell DLCs. I'm more of a guy who likes the actual map more than the actual trucks. Like, I play more for the maps than the actual truck editions. But if they feel they can just, you know, make new truck packs and new DLCs and continue to get us to buy them, there's no reason for them to make anything. Revive spin tires? Oh, goodness, that'd be great. Yeah, I got the elephant engine, yeah. Can you explain why the Kiravex tractors slide around so much when they are in 5th and... Wait, in where at? Where do they slide around? Like on the road? Yes, eliminating 60 makes a difference, yes. Yep, I made a video on it. On dirt roads? Anything but mud. That's weird. I never really felt that. It could just be that their tires don't have a lot of dirt grip, but I would have to go actually look at their codes. You want to surprise yourself with one of the year passes? Which do you... Oh. Year 1. Year 1 has the best... Year 1 is like the best scaling for truck strength and also... Oh, the articulation just gets a little wobbly at speed? Oh, okay. That's probably what... Oh, that's why. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Because they're articulated, so they're hard to steer at speed. That's why. So, let me ask... Let me see here. Who was that comment? Oh, Hand of Code. So, Hand of Code, listen. Do you have... If you play with a controller, do you have the mode set to steering mode? How's the new engine in this truck? It's good. It's good. So here is what you should do. This might be a reason why you're sliding around a lot. I talk about this a lot. Usually, so if you're playing with a controller, which, let's do this. I'll turn this on real quick. Camera. Okay. Can't really see me because I don't have my lights on, but with a controller in hand, okay? Playing on steering wheel mode, okay? Steering wheel mode, on steering mode. When you turn the tire and then you let go, it recenters. When you steer with those articulated tractors, what you want to do is you want to put small inputs. And then you also, if you just let go, they'll recenter. So that could be it. Like what's happening is if you don't have this set, you're letting go and the truck itself is like needing forward momentum to kind of roll itself out rather than the actual driver just rolling the tires out. That's what I would do. Hopefully that helps. Okay. Yeah, you're just going to have like small inputs. That's really the only jank part of that. That's what I would do. It's kind of rough. Let's go there. All right, Panther, thanks for stopping in. Road is calling 70 miles. Wow, man. Drive safe. Yeah, feels good. Usually it stalls by now. Oh, I missed my turn. I missed my turn. Oh, wow, it's between that? Really? Yo, Dennis, thank you, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I still will be around. So that was a tough video to make, man. Yo, Prem, thank you for stopping in, man. What? Where's this path? Where is this path? It can't be there. It is there, but it's... I don't want to go through that. Can I cut through somewhere else? Alright, brother, stay upright. Let's go through this. Okay, that's a little bit better. Did you just flip the Chimera? Oh gosh. The dead axle saved you? Nice. There's no way to restart the region now. Yeah, I think folks have asked that question before, but no, there's no way to restart the region. But yeah, that was a tough video to make today. If it, I'm gonna tell myself, and it's gonna sound very corny, but there was a couple times when I was like breaking down, especially at the end, and I had to kind of like, I'd actually had to stop and just like walk away for a second and then come back to finish that, because it was, I don't know, it's kind of stupid, I guess, but I guess whenever you work on something for so long and it kind of like becomes, I don't know, I guess important to you. Yo, Farmer, thank you for that sub for 10 months, man. Thank you. You wrote a whole essay on my last video? Thanks. I appreciate that, BF. Thank you. I'll definitely read it. I definitely will read it. Thanks, Reaper. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, it's a very big commitment. Very big. But we're still gonna have fun. That's a requirement. Is to have fun, man. But definitely not for the first year or two, yeah. Probably not. Probably not. I'll probably try to sneak in, you know, a couple times a week to do something, that's for sure. I definitely am not gonna be like marathons for quite a while. Go back through these trees. Make the right. No. No sleep for Nate, yeah. That's another thing, man. Oh, I already have it, like insomnia. It's gonna be bad. Okay, so any dads in here? What was your, like, what was like the standard of practice to getting sleep? Have you practiced not sleeping? Thanks, Henry. I appreciate that. Yeah, streaming's a lot easier, man. Yeah, streaming is streaming's like the best, I think. Drink more coffee. That's a good one. Work night shifts. Oh goodness. Micro sleeps. So do you try to sleep when the baby sleeps, or? Because I know, like, I'm probably gonna have to... Oh gosh. Wait, what am I doing here? This map is all jank. Nap when the baby naps? Taking turns like you guys did? Yeah. That's probably what I'm gonna do too. You sleep for 1 to 2 hours at a time? Oh gosh. Top notch. Yeah. What's up, Primera? Welcome in. Oh, like sleeping separately of your wife. That's a good one, yeah. So you just totally, like, can just zonk out for 2 hours or whatever. You took turns for the first month? Okay, that's probably a good one, yeah. Alcohol. Yeah, let you keep an eye out for SIDS, yeah. Just pawn the baby off to mom. That's funny. Get a chair that both of you can sleep in the baby room? Yeah. So we do have, I think, a chair that we're gonna get, yeah. That's a good one right there. And expect your partner to do it all? Yeah. I think we're definitely going to... I think it's going to be rough because she's going to be recovering probably. So yeah, I need to be like extra good at trying to like help her and stuff like that because I know she's going to be trying to recover herself and then... Yeah, the baby is going to be a lot, so... I'll be doing some extra stuff. Probably a lot of cooking, that's for sure, which I already do, so that's fine. Don't drink too much coffee. Yeah, that's another thing. Probably, yeah. Yo, Thompson, welcome in. Sorry to turn it off. Yo, Raiders, welcome in. Good to see you guys. How was your stream? Should be fine in 2 days. Oh, wow. What's up, y'all? Welcome in. Good to see you guys. Merry Christmas to you, sir. How was your stream? For being raided, grabs a Glock. Oh. Be proactive. I heard a lot of people talking about like prepping meals and like freezing them. So then like you don't have to do a lot of cooking like your first couple weeks or like your first week. Like having food like prepped that you can just pull out of the freezer, heat up. You got sucked into Arc Raiders? Oh, nice. Yeah, Chimera has a new engine. I can actually show it after I deliver this. Have I played Roadcraft? Yeah, I played it. Meal prep will help a lot. That's what I'm thinking, man. I just gotta think about, like, meals I can prep. Yeah. You would take short naps when possible. Naps too long, I couldn't fall asleep when I wanted to. Oh, okay. So, like, power naps, yeah. 245 torque, I think. Hello Fresh for life. Yeah, that's another. Yeah, there's a one right there. Like a meal service. Yeah. Yeah, let's try this here. Use the car. I will not let me use like my own stuff. Boom. What in the world? Okay, I'll show this engine here. Yo, Amethyst, thank you so much again for stopping in. Thank you so much. Hope you have a very Merry Christmas as well. Appreciate you stopping in. Thank you so much for the super chat as well. So nice of you. Oh yeah, that's right. There is all that. Okay, so check it out, guys. Yeah. So the TB12V 816 is the same engine that the Elephant has, actually. So if we go over to Elephant, where's that big thing? Yeah. Oh, I have it. Yep, same one. So 245. Yeah, that's true. My mom lives down the road about 15 minutes. I think her parents are probably going to come and stuff like that. So there's going to be a lot. Yeah, I think that's what I'm worried about, Henry, is like I'm worried about when the baby will like sleep through the night. Do you know what I mean? But I know you have to wake the baby up to feed him. The Chimera, I mean the Elephant you have to get from Quebec, which is season 15. The Chimera you have to get from season 16. Yeah, I got some family and stuff. Yeah. My mom is close. her parents live in across the state, but I think they're going to move back. I'm not sure when, but I know they were going to come over and help. I know her dad is retired right now, so. Yo, Hive, welcome in. Thanks, man. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Thanks, brother. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. 8 months to fall asleep through the night? The Chimera is just getting the engine. So when Season 17 comes out, the Chimera will have this same engine here. I mean, engine confirmer, do you have to have... I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know if you have to have... If you have to have the engine for the Elephant. I would guess yes. But for some reason, I almost want to say that Saber just would let it happen as like a purchasable buff, maybe? The launch of Season 17 is going to be the end of January. Baby raising was never something that parents were supposed to be done. Yeah, the do alone, yeah. Rope the family in? Absolutely. I'll do like a IRL stream where I'm just kind of like feeding the child. And me just sleeping in this chair. Oh, it'll be close to the mother sleep schedule? That's interesting. Mine didn't wake up a lot for the first 3 months, maybe? Wow. Oh, it just depends. Hey, Merry Christmas from Sweden. Merry Christmas to you. Thank you for stopping in. A baby gonna learn how to drive a truck? Yeah, why not? You know? It's just kind of huge. So I'm gonna do something here. I'll show you guys the difference of this. Actually, real quick. Go to the test ground. I think I showed this whenever this first came out. Like the difference of just it being able to drive up this hill. If I can find the Chimmy. Where's Chimmy? Chimichanga. Okay, so I'll put the west line back on. Check this out. Is it gonna pull that though? Put this on. Let's see if this works. All right. Don't be afraid to admit it. It's tough. Yeah. Let's see if it climbs just with the regular engine here. Okay, there, it's not going to struggle. I need something heavier, I think. I thought the multi-purpose would be heavier. Let's go next up then. Next up. This should stall it. He said, death is a constant. I do not know her day or moment, but always have faith. I like that. Thank you for that. Are you gonna stall? Okay, what was I stalling with? What was I stalling with? I forget. Was it a high saddle? Trust your instincts? Yeah, man. It's... Your daughter is 2.5. She loves honking the horn. Does she really? Oh, that's funny. So you're gonna get her to play some good old SnowRunner. High saddle triple beams? Okay, that's probably what it was, yeah. Oh, you remember? Wow. Oh, it has to stall here. It has to lock it. Okay. I thought it was gonna walk the hill. Okay, that was the old engine. Now we put the Elephant's engine, or I would say Elephant and Chimera. Daddy do a mission, and we have to go play. That's awesome. That is awesome. Where can you get this map? This is a private map from a friend. There's also a lot of good maps out there, like test maps, that are just out there. Do I downshift this or no? I'm still in low high. So, pretty significant difference. It definitely wasn't like easy for it, but it definitely makes it much better. Much more serviceable. Much more serviceable. Crazy, man. Crazy. So yeah, Elephant engine in the Chimera. I low-key think I expected that. I think that was a good pick, though. I think that was a good change. I applaud Saber for that, man. That was a good change. It doesn't really break it at all. They revived the Chevy Scout? Yeah, they did. The Chevy and the Scout, yeah. Those new Scout changes have been crazy good. Yeah, that change is going to be free to all players, yes. I think so. Here's the only thing, Timmy. I wonder if the upgraded engine is going to be still attached to Season 15. I don't know. That's something I don't know. I would say, like, as things are, yes. Like, usually, like, how do I say this? Explain this. Like, this engine here, this is a base game engine. So you wouldn't be able to have this without completing the base game. So my guess is, like, yeah, you'd have to complete Season 15 for this. Or at least go get this engine in Season 15. So maybe they made it that way so then people would actually go back to Season 15. Yeah, you unlock it in Season 15, yeah. Yeah, let me just cross-check that real quick. Good old map runner is always the it's always the move here. So Quebec, it's active. Yeah. Yep, it's right here. Compatible vehicles, yep. What if the P16 got ATs instead of more power? If the P16 got all terrains, the only problem with that is the P16's like strength right now is its like special tire codes. So like if it goes to ATs, ATs lose like the grip coefficient that really makes the P16 like what it is, especially in mud. I think the better option for that, if they do not give it an engine, is to just increase its I would say its wheel weights. Actually, Isarokin did say that. He said the P16 needs wheel weights. So that's coming from the developer. So my guess, so let's see where, I think he said that. Let me actually see if he, is it the P12? I'm trying to think where he said that. Here, right here. So here's where he said this on Discord the other day. He said, this guy said, or Tolan X content creator said, P16 needs a stronger front wheels, it's too fragile. He said it needs increased wheel masses. So increased wheel masses will definitely, Contagious, thank you so much for the sub. Sorry about that. 15 months, my goodness, man. Thank you so much. Much, much appreciated. Thank you. You just don't understand the wheel weight stuff? Okay, so essentially what it means is when you increase wheel weight, you increase pulling power. It's just like a mechanic in this game. It's just how it is. So anytime you increase wheel weights, you increase pulling potential. It almost acts as if you're giving it an engine buff, I would say. So yes, you get more weight equals more traction, but the thing is like usually logically, like if you are at a standstill, it would take more engine power to turn a heavier tire, right? But because, like I'm talking from a standstill, but because the way this game works, how do I say this? To make the really big vehicles that are low power to weight be able to haul good amounts of weight, the built-in mechanic of adding wheel mass to basically boost their pulling power is basically a thing. That's why like something like a Paystar 5070 with like 150,000 torque is still going to pull pretty significant amounts of weight, even though it only has 150k torque. I don't know if it doesn't really, it's, how do I say this? It's not really meant to make sense. It's just like something, it's basically just like how the game is made. Yo, Arco, happy holidays to you. Season 17 trucks. I can kind of walk you through and kind of show them real quick. Okay, so first you have the Jiangsu. It's a small off-road truck. 6x6, mostly single narrow tires. You can get single wides. It is pretty nimble. Not the most powerful engine. Small fuel capacity. It's pretty efficient, I think, for the most part. Definitely good flexion with the frame and articulation on steering, or not steering, but like travel for suspensions. Custom tires, you can get 44 inches, so it's kind of small. Kind of feels like a step pike, yeah. So it actually has a dream setup of, you know, always on diff. So yeah, it kind of feels like step pike, but a little bit smaller, I would say. I guess like lengthwise. I think it's nice. It's a nice little truck. Yeah, it has its own custom bed. Can't use a crane with it. I'd actually consider shortening this and making a crane available on it. I feel like that's a very big box. This is interesting here, actually. This small fuel carrier with a crane is kind of interesting. And then you have like, yeah, LC 3.8, which I think should probably be, they should allow you to use either the blue or the yellow crane here, I think. Jasmine, welcome in. Yeah, it kind of reminds of Step Pike, right? It just doesn't have the service spare parts and fuel in it. Yeah. That is the Jiangsu. It also has like a roof rack on it, pretty much. And then you have, where's it at? The Voron G5352. This is a heavy duty truck. I think it crazy amounts of fuel. I don't know why it's heavy duty though. 180,000 torque, 188, I think. Gearboxes are all kind of special. Pretty much both gearboxes in both trucks have like their own. They're not like standard balance high range or off-road gearboxes. They have like special properties to them. That's kind of like becoming a standardized thing. New trucks are not getting standardized gearboxes or standardized wheel weights. This one is definitely one of those. Like 320 kilos per tire is huge. Suspension, it gets pretty high suspension. Yeah. Good collision mesh. I think they just nerfed it a little bit in the rear, but it still marches through terrain. Very thin tires on its customs. Probably the thinnest tires in the game. So through like moderate conditions where it's not touching any type of hitbox, it's going to be very good. One thing I will say is currently I don't think that the truck itself is like super stable. But if you use the MHS2s, which are the widest tire it can have, even wider than the Jats, I think it's a good place to, I guess, mitigate balance concerns. Frame flexes pretty well. Suspension does as well. It's been impressive, honestly. Has some type of very specialized box here with its kind of like covered box. This is really cool. What else does it have that's specialized to itself? Oh, the multi-purpose module. The multi-purpose module doesn't even have a crane. So you can actually choose. Well, okay, so it's only the IM50. IM50 is what you can put in there. But I think if you want the frame, let me see, does it work like this? No, it doesn't. Okay, but it does have the extended frame. So if you wanted to do like a cargo box with like sideboard bed and yellow crane, you can do that. So it has the option to basically use like both cranes. And you can see like if you want to use the IM50 up front, you can use it up front. If you want to use the LC 3.8 in the rear, use it in the rear. So yeah. Yeah, MHS2s are wide. Well, they're wider across the whole vehicle. Yeah, so they're, I can show this. So if you go to wheels, go down to mud tires, MHS2s. And those are no, where's MHS? There we go. MHS2s are 0.84. Now, if you go down to Jats are 0.79. So the Jat wide mud tires are 0.79. The OG MHS2s are wider. So in theory, yeah, you're getting better stability with those. So pretty nice. Pretty nice. Trying to think what else it has. Yeah, there's a couple other things, but crazy amounts of add-ons here. I mean, yeah, there's a crazy amounts of add-ons that you can just use with this thing. I like it how it looks with this. This is so nice, especially with the color matching. 900 repair parts, I think, is definitely more than the normal service add-on. And then you're also getting fuel. And yeah, same spare tires, I think. Which is huge. Is the season itself good? The season itself definitely is going to pose challenges, I think, hauling cargo. There is the most amount of cargo that you're going to haul in any season that's currently been put out in a 2 map for any region, actually. I wonder if it's just going to be too long again. I really don't know. I really can't tell you because I've only played 14%. So I'm at 14% right now from scouting everything out, and then only, 3 missions. Better Washington? Yeah, even more than Washington. So it has 82 missions. Okay, Washington has 93, right? But this has work sites that are not included in the missions. Yeah, it'll do that plus a hitch trailer, yeah. With that add-on, yep, it'll do that plus a hitch trailer, yep. Or even if you have that extension add-on here, with that crane, it'll still haul a trailer behind it. So you put the Voron extended frame, that, and then you put its bed, it'll haul a hitch trailer behind it. So you can either do that, or you can have the IM50 up front. So it kind of depends on where you want your crane weight situated, right? So it's really nice. They definitely took into consideration of like how much crane weight is affecting your vehicle's balance. Yeah, the extended thing is very nice. Very nice. Decent saddle position actually for the short frame too. Then you have IM50, which I think they should have slid the IM50 like up farther, but I don't know. Let's see if I can take off the spare tire. Will that bump this up? No, it won't. Oh, that's like locked in. Oh, it does have a roof rack, sorry. Put this on here. Roof rack on. Yeah. Yep. It has it. You don't have to put that on there either. It actually kind of looks decent with it on. I usually don't like the roll cages, but this one actually kind of looks good. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. You had to migrate, so lost all DLCs. I would say year 1 pass. Oh, you're still in Namandra? Haha. That's a good one. I think the year 1 pass is really good. It's rough. The year 1 pass definitely has some difficulty. I would say if you want to just like have an easier time, the year 3 pass is probably like the most like laid back playthrough with probably some of the stronger trucks to come out, actually. Year 4 pass too, but year 4 pass definitely kind of gets a little bit harder at some point. Yeah, definitely has more difficulty in year 4 pass than 3. But anyways, guys, I am going to end the stream here, and then I'm going to take a quick break. So I'm going to end the stream here, and then I'm going to take a quick break, and then I'm actually going to fire up the stream on Twitch, because I'm going to play some, I think, World of Warships, maybe. So yeah, I'm going to go get some lunch, get something to eat, and then potentially play some World of Warships. So thank you, everyone who came in. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the follows. Thank you guys for the super chats, the support. It's been great, guys. I am not going anywhere. I will be around. And I definitely will still be a part of this community because, like I said, I'm not going to quit. It's just some things are going to change. So, but we're still in it to win it, and we're in it to have fun. So that's the plan. So thank you all so much. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. I love you guys. Like I said in the video, and you guys will see more of me. So don't worry. Anyways, you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and as always, God bless and stay upright.